question to you is this. What is the worst thing, or one of the worst things that has ever happened to you? What is one of the worst things that ever just rocked your life? Something that just took the foundation from underneath you. The thing that caught you off guard. And for some, yeah, it can be, a huge surprise. And then for some, you can have an event happen in your life that even if you know it's coming, you still can't prepare for the blow or for the impact that that event is going to have in your life. The worst thing, what would be called the most terrible thing, the great and terrible. And I could say I've gone through a lot of things in my life, but one of the worst things I would say was my mom passing away. It happened almost 16 years ago. And, she had cancer, and that cancer went into remission at one point. But by the time that it came back, they didn't know it was cancer at first. So when it came back, by the time my mom found out what it was already too late. And they said, you've only got this amount of time to live. I would say that's one of the worst, or one of the great and terrible things that has happened in my life. And, it's something that I still feel the ripples of now. I don't just feel the ripples of this. All of my sisters, my brother, my nephews, my nieces, my mom's sisters and brothers, all the people, my mom's friends, something like that ripples a whole community of people when you're going through that terrible event. But the reason why I'm doing the video is because I want you to know that in the midst of whatever is your great and terrible, whatever is the thing that makes you say, oh my God, the worst thing has happened. The worst. And in your case, it could be something different. It could be, I was dating, the person that I knew I was going to marry, and then you got married, and then the great and terrible happened after that. Or there was something that you were thinking about, man, I'm going to take care of this issue myself, and you thought it would be gone before you got married, and then you got married, and then now you have this issue, and now it's affecting not just you, but you and your wife. Or your great and terrible could be, oh man, I'm doing good, I'm healthy, I'm fine, and now you're sick. Or somebody you know is sick. Or the great and terrible could be that you were living your life just innocently, and then somebody violated you or abused you in some way. And it seemed like it knocked your life off course. And even now you're trying to figure out, who am I now? How do I live life now? How do I function? How do I see life past that great and terrible situation? Now there's a scripture that says, all things work together for the good of those who are called according to his purpose. So it simply means that no matter what is the great and terrible in your life, God's going to make it work. No matter how deep the loss is, the scar, the hurt, no matter how bad that traumatic event was or is right now, God already knew it was going to happen. God already gave you the grace to make it through it. And even right now, you're just like, I don't know how to hold on. You're thinking about, what else can I do to try to make it through this? What else can I do? Lord, Lord, I thought I made all the provisions that I can for this. Lord, I thought I prepared myself as good as I can for the test and the trial that I'm facing now. What do I do now? And God is just saying, rest in Him. Sometimes it's just not going to be all complicated, you know. It's not that God is going to come down and say, all right, first do this, and then do that, and to do that. You know what you need? Rest. So God is just saying, come to Him, rest. If you just rest, take some time to rest, God will help you process through what you need to process through. Everybody has their own process that they have to go through, and I don't know how long yours is going to take. But I can tell you this, if you just take some time to stop, if you have to get off social media for a bit, or if you just have to shut everything down or watch less TV and just get with God and just say, okay, Lord, I can't solve all this, but you know what I can do? I can just stop and I can rest in you. I'm going to rest in you, Lord. The great and terrible happened. I'm facing it. I'm dealing with it. It hurts. It seems like unbeatable. It almost seems like I just can't make it through this. But you know what I can do? I can rest in you, and I can trust you, and I can cast my cares on you, Lord, because I know you're going to carry me through this. You can do that. Just rest in Him. You don't need all the answers right now, because as you go through your process, you will get answers. God bless you. Rest in God, and you're going to be fine.